Welcome back, everybody, to Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to go over the advanced strategy that everybody's using for the Doom Tower, as well as how to use your keys from these secret rooms most effectively. And we'll talk about my all rare runs that I did yesterday on stream. Reset just happened 9 minutes ago, so I do have new keys for this. Keep in mind, reset happens not on a clan boss reset, it's everyday normal reset, and you have to use these keys or you will lose them. They're just going to go back up to 10 every day, so always use all your keys that you have. Now, what people are doing is they're going too hard. They're going through hard as far as they can go till they get stuck. Say you go up here and you get stuck on floor 12, then you have something to work on every day, and then you'll use the rest of your keys to go over here on normal, to keep progressing through normal, since normal is going to be easier, which makes sense, right? Because then you have every day, you have something to work on hard. Okay, this is what I'm fighting on 13. Maybe I need to change some gear around, and you've got all month to work on that and keep going up. So if I did beat 13 the next few days, then I would keep going up as far as I can. And if I get stuck again, then I'd use the rest of my keys that I have here to keep progressing through normal, since normal is much easier. And also, it works then for the secret rooms. If you want to do the secret rooms now, if you want to get those extra silver keys, but you're going to have silver keys every day, you could use them over there on hard if you get up to the boss, because the materials on normal aren't a lot. The materials to make the fragments for the artifacts aren't that great. They're just 3 to 4 star material. You'll see it right here. So over here, this is the one I've done. You see that small little pieces of it? They're not very strong. And what people are doing is they're saving their secret rooms. They're not running their secret rooms. You get 2 keys, 2 extra silver keys. Of course, you're going to have your 10 per day that you can go, if you made it to hard somewhere, you could go over here and farm the harder one to get better materials. And then once you've made it toward the end of the month, you could save all these secret rooms. So that's 2 here, there's 12 rooms, that's 24 on each of them, 24 for hard, 24 on normal. If you wanted to wait to the end of the month to your much higher in hard or much higher in normal, whichever will net you the better rewards, in case you're like up to 120 on normal, maybe that will give you really good materials here to make those artifacts, then you might want to play that stage. But you'll have those keys saved. So you don't have to run the secret rooms right now, because they do give you 2 keys and you want to use them or you're going to lose them. So you could save them all up and you could run these secret rooms at the end of the month when you have the highest, whatever boss you want to fight, whichever boss is giving you the fragments for the artifacts that you want, you could go ahead and fight that one then with some extra keys. So that is what everybody is doing. But I'm going through normal right now with rares. I'm just going to go through normal. That way I can do it quickly, show you how easy it is to get through here with rares and epics and uncommons, whatever we can use to beat the whole thing. See when it gets really hard. Because the Doom Tower is great, and I think the difficulty is fantastic. Right now, I ran through here with an all-rare team, this all-rare team. Actually, I was using Shield Guard as my AoE nuker instead of Dilgul. I was using Shield Guard to come in here and do damage. This is floor 9. Obviously, floor 1 through 8 was much easier than this. Not difficult at all. My War Maiden is not geared for damage, and she's doing a crazy amount of damage, I feel like. Also, my Bellower is not a farming Bellower. It's a stun tank Bellower. So he's not doing a lot of damage. You could come in here and, there's speed runs through all this. I'll show you the speed runs in a minute. You can go back through and get speed run times. But if you're not the very first person, you start going further down on the list. I'll show you that. And if you did want to do speed runs overall, speed runs through this, you'd have to log on immediately and just start going through the floors as quickly as possible. Now, I went through the floors with all rares first. So my total run to get through 1 to 10 is like 16 minutes. Plus, I was on stream talking to everybody about it. So it wasn't really fast. Over here on rankings, we can look on global. And then if you look at my... See right here, 20 minutes. Okay, the people are already up to 20. It just reset, 14 minutes ago. So they're already up to 20. Here's me going up to 10. It took me 16 minutes. But even though I went back through and took my legendary champions and got a 5-second time on here, and then I've got the highest time, I think, on the clan on this boss right now. Or I should, unless somebody else, 5 seconds here. Even though I went back through and did 5 seconds on each of these stages, it's not giving me that time. It's not. It's only giving me the initial time, but it is saving my records for just running through here, just the actual stage. But if you want to do speed, you got to get on here right away, and you got to do as fast as you can with the strongest champions you have. And then if you want to get the individuals, you come back through here and you can get the individual time, which a lot of people are doing as well. So I'm going to run through here on all rares like I did. I used the same all rare team here. I was trying to get a faster one. A DPS Bellower is very strong right here on global. You can see DPS Bellower is cutting through here on this rare secret room, and then also through these earlier stages he's doing really well if you don't have an Ithos, of course. So we're gonna try to get through here. I'm gonna log into Twitch. We're gonna be streaming the rest of this, going through here with rares, seeing how we're gonna do. We're gonna look at that secret room. I'll do a video on the secret room on this new boss. Since this boss, I'll waste a key on him. I mean, I don't really care about the materials. This boss is, I think this team, or maybe, again, I think we had Shield Guard in here, but he's a little harder to find right now. So we'll just do this. You can provoke this boss, but honestly, if you've been playing for any amount of time, if you have Sal the Drakes, if you've been grinding stage 20, just even a little bit, and you have a few decent champions, this boss isn't going to be an issue. This is normal stage 10 boss, and it's not going to be a problem. And I could provoke with him, with Gnarlhorn. So even if somebody got the Hex, which we're not going to, there's the provoke. So Gnarlhorn provoked him. I mean, if we can just keep that up, I don't think this boss is going to be very difficult. If he puts Hex on somebody, we clear it, and then Gnarlhorn provokes. If he puts Hex on Gnarlhorn, we'll just take it off of him, and it will go to somebody else. But you really can't see the mechanics because it's so easy. And I can't really bring in here. I could bring in naked people so that maybe we could see the boss mechanics on this one. But we'll just go up higher. We'll face him again as we go up to when it gets harder, to where people are going to start to have issues. Because right now, unless you're brand new to the game, you don't have many 60s. Even if you have 50s, you should be able to slowly make it through some of this. But I like the difficulty. I think everybody's going to be able to make it to 50, floor 50 or 60, and get a chance to do a lot of these secret rooms, practice on the bosses, and have a good time to get free, a lot of free rewards, right, as we go through here. And then hard, though, I don't think, a new player, I don't think people who are going to really struggle right away are going to be able to do any of these. But try. See if you can. There's no harm in trying it out. See if you can get up to this secret room, have some fun here. And if you can get to this boss to get better material drops there for the artifacts. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is fantastic content. It really gives us a lot to work for. I saw other people out there really struggling all day long. Like they were doing 100 runs through this. I'm actually not big about doing, I just took Ithos through here to get these top scores on this one along with Septimus. I'm not big on doing RNG time runs. I see that a lot of people are out there are bringing in their Barons and other champions that just can proc true damage and can just do insane things, and they're running runs over and over to try to beat each other just to do a second more. And if you're running unlimited frames, it's going to give you a really big advantage. If you're not running unlimited frames, then just forget it. You're going to be down here. You're not going to have the times that everybody else is going to have. So you need to be on the PC client. You need to run unlimited frames and get these fast times, and then you're just going to have to run over and over and just get that RNG of it. Like, are you resetting a cooldown from your masteries? Are you getting Baron to unlock his secret move, the Sky Piercer, to just do an insane amount of damage right now? It's going to be different later on once things get harder for hard. And I saw all the people doing that. Like all the top gods and legends, Tau, all the rest, they were doing that. I mean, that's just what they were doing over and over. They were just running one stage at least 100 times, putting in champions. And that's good. I mean, it gives people something to focus on and do. I just don't know if that's something I'm going to want to get into. I want to just mainly focus on progressing through normal to help everybody out and to help them get through normal. Hopefully, if we can do it with all rare champions. I would really love to be able to do all of normal with all rare champions, even the bosses. Just find ways for us to beat that, because it already looks like Cold Heart is an amazing champion for this. So if you have a Cold Heart, we can get through a lot of these bosses and take them down very easily. And if we can do all of normal with rares without crazy gear, that's gonna be sweet. Because we already know hard is difficult. And that's really all we need. We have the hard here for all in-game players, and then we can have normal for the rest of you who want to come through here and just get these rewards every month. Farm the secret rooms. That's right, I farmed the secret room yesterday, and we got 3 fragments of the Archmage. That's 12 rooms. If we get 3 fragments, that's 36 fragments just from this floor on normal. And then if we could do that on hard, that's a lot of fragments per month. That's much better than I thought it was going to be. I think that'll be quick if we can do that many, and even if you can only do so many secret rooms per month, getting 3 per room, that's not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's going to take a while for all of us to get through here and to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different champions. It's going to take quite a while, but it's not as bad as I thought. At least it gives us something to work for. I am super excited about the Doom Tower. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys all in a video soon.